treated me kind. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I had a vision of love, and it was more than you given me. I had a vision of love, and it was more than you given me. I realized the new da 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 and you treated me kind. And I had a vision of love, and it was more than you gave me. I had a vision of love. Whoa. And then she does that long little run right there. I don't know what that is. And then she comes back in with. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Sir House of Jazz. Jazz. Back again with another 1, 2, 3 classic. Can't get more classic than the debut single of Mariah Carey. Come on now, you can't get as many singles as she has had in her lifetime. If I'm not mistaken, this is her debut single, her first one. Vision of Love. And it's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple song. So I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Joseph Sedillos. This is one of my Patreon $20 monthly pledgers. Did I say that right? Yeah. Pledgers. Yeah, there you go. Patrons. How about that? And this was his one of his choices for one of the months, because I'm still behind on that. I forget which month it was, but this was one of them. So thank you for your patience, and we're going to jump right on into this one. So man, beautiful song. Now the intro of the song, it's really like, you can tell it's all synthesized up or whatever, but the three chords that are done with the synthesizer, I wouldn't, unless you're trying to make the track and you're going to find what sound they use or whatever, you can kind of get away with just playing these three chords if you want to. For an intro, you can just hit a C major chord, right? And then what you can do is do a D7 sus4 chord, and then do this G7 sus4, and then go, treated me kind. If you choose to use those three chords, your C major chord is double C on the left hand, G, C, E on the right hand. What am I doing? Oh yeah, D7 sus4. So your D7 sus4 is double D on the left hand, D, G, A, C right hand, and then your G7 sus4 chord, double G on the left hand, G, C, D, F on the right hand. Again, these are optional. If you want to kind of do something. So you'll just go and just play it loosely. You don't have to count it in your head. Just when you're ready. Then you can go. Treated me kind. Okay, so I'm just saying that's just an option. All right. Now let's get to what's not an option, which are the actual chords to the song. So for the verse, you have C major, double C on the left hand, G, C, E on the right hand. Keep your left hand right where it is and take your right hand and put a G minor on it, okay? So your right hand now switch to G, B flat, and D, okay? Then your next chord, let's do, I'm trying to see, all these are F, the next chord is F major. I was trying to figure out what's the best. Yeah, this is D or regular F, yeah. Double F on the left hand, A, C, F on the right hand, and then go to an E7 chord, okay? E on the left hand, and you can double it up if you want to, and on the right hand, E, A flat, B, and D. Okay, so you have treated me kind, da 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 dee dee dee, da 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 dee 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 dee, dee 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 dee. Okay, then you still on the verse, so you're gonna play C major again, double C on the left hand, G, C, E, right hand, and then this time you're gonna go to what was supposed to be doing? There we go. This is well, on the screen it says B flat 6 sharp 11, but the way I look at it is, if you look at the there's 4 different chord suggestions up there, and the very last one says G minor 6 over B flat. In my head, that's the easiest way for me to remember it, so that's what's on the chord sheet. All right, so G minor 6 over B flat, double B flat left hand, G, B flat, D, E on the right hand. Then you got a F major chord again, so double F on the left hand, A, C, F on the right hand, and then you have your E7 chord again. Okay, double E on the left hand, right hand is E, A flat, B, and D. So that whole verse, treated me kind, da 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 dee dee dee, whatever the notes are, I don't know. Dee 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 dee. And then go to, then you play the C major again, same chords. Now this time it's G minor 6 over B flat, and then you go to F major again. That was the only difference from the first time you played it. Da, 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 dee, dee, dee. Okay, now we're on the chorus. The chorus is, this is an E flat 6 chord. The easiest way to remember it is an inverted C minor 7 on your right hand, and just put it over E flat, and it's the same thing. But anyway, double E flat left hand, G, B flat, C, E flat. That's the first chord of the chorus. D7 chord, double D left hand, F sharp, A, C, D, right hand, then F major again. You can do F, C, F on your left hand, or just double F, that's up to you. Right hand, A, C, and F, okay? And then all you gotta do, you can keep your right hand exactly where it is. And to be honest with you, if you want, you can keep your thumb on F and just move your pinky over to G if you want. Yeah, if you want to do that, I would just remove that note that you had in the C. But all this is just an F major over G. So you can always do just double G on the left hand. Or like I said, if you want to keep your thumb on this F, it works. It's up to you, okay? So let me just show it that way. I'll say either double G on your left hand or G and F on your left hand. You choose. Right hand, A, C, F on the right hand. Where was I? Oh, right. And then you want C major chord. All right. Double C left hand, G, C, E right hand. Then all you have to do is just take this G with your thumb and go up to A flat. You know, that's a C augmented chord. Then you take that A flat, bring it back down to G. So you got C major again. And then you can just kind of slap this B flat minor 9 chord. This is the first time you play the chorus to the song. This is not, you do something different the second time the chorus. So on the chord sheet, this is called chorus 1. That's the only time on chorus 1 you just slap this chord. Double B flat on the left hand, A flat, B flat, C, D, and F. Okay? And that's the first time you play the chorus. So you have, I have a vision of love, and it was more than you've given to me. Straight through the night. And then you go right back to the verse again, right? And all that is the same. Everything is the same. You play the second verse, same way you play the first verse. But then when you come to the chorus after the second verse, this is how you're going to do. The first half of the chorus is, the first 4 chords are the same. I had a vision of love, and it was more than you given me. Now this is where it changes, okay? On the second time you play the chorus, go immediately back to the E flat 6 chord, and then go to your D7 chord again. And then you can go to your F major chord. All right, these are all chords that I've spelled out earlier. And then this time you're going to do F over G. And then you're going to do F over A. Okay? So F over G is double G on your left hand. A, C, F on your right hand. And then just move your left hand over to A. All right, so let's take a look. So this is how you play the chorus the second time. I have a vision of love, and it was more than you gave. And go back. I had a vision of love, then F, and it was more than you given me. Just like that. F over G, F over A. Okay, and then after that part, you move on to the bridge, okay? So again, the first time you play the chorus, I had a vision of love, and it was more than you given to me. Okay, that's how you play the chorus the first time. The second time, I had a vision of love, and it was more than you given me. I had a vision of love, and it was more than you given me. Okay, so now after you do the chorus the second time, you want to move to the bridge. So I realize the night. Okay, it's just 3 chords mostly. You're going to have a B flat. I like to add the 9. On the chord sheet, I just have B flat, but add that 9 if you want. So double B flat on the left hand, B flat, add that C for the 9, D and F on the right hand. And then you want to come down to C major, double C left hand, G, C, E on the right hand. And then your next chord, all you have to do is take your left hand and drop it down to A, and that puts you on A minor 7. Okay, those are the 3 chords that you play for most of the bridge. You got, I realize whatever the words are, right? Then, and da 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 dee dee dee. And then again, you play it again. Da 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 da. And when you're coming out of the chorus, then a dancing. Okay, so we're going to do a D minor 7 when we're ready to come out of the chorus. Double D on the left hand, F, A, C on the right hand. And if you want to add this E, make it a 9, why not? It just makes it even jazzier. So D minor 9 or D minor 7. Whichever you do on your right hand, keep your right hand exactly at where it is and just take your left hand and put it on G. So either you're going to have an F major 7 over G, or you'll just wind up having just an F major over G. Okay? So it all depends on which, like I said, if you play that D minor 9, which is the double D left hand and face on the right hand, F-A-C-E. You can leave that and just put it over G. But if you decide to do the minor 7, you can still just leave your right hand where it is and just go F over G, okay? And then it goes back to the verse again. But when it goes back to the verse, at this point, after the bridge, it always goes to C major. And remember when I showed you the verse, the first time you stayed on C and your right hand just went to G minor and we had a G minor over C, it never plays that chord again for the rest of the song. Once you're at this part of the song, you always will go C major, and then you're going to do that G minor 6 over B flat. Okay, it does that every time after the bridge. So this, and then you got your F major, and then E7, and then go back to C major again, G minor 6 over B flat every time at this point. Okay, then da 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 da, and then she goes back to the chorus. Every time she does the chorus after the bridge, it's always chorus number 2. If you're looking at the chord sheet, is always the second way you play the chorus. I had a vision of love. Sorry, and it was more than you given me. I had a vision of love, and it was more than you given. Okay, so now, when she's getting ready to end the song, they will only play the first 3 chords of the chorus, and then there's like a 12 beat wait where you do nothing because she's just doing this long run. There's no music playing, so you'll have da, 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 and then you'll go to, and it was more, and then she'll come back to, and when she comes back in, when the music comes in, this is all they're playing. Okay, so all that is C major, double C left hand, C, E, G right hand, probably the first chord you ever learned on the piano, right? C major. Then take your pinky on your right hand, take it up to A flat. And then take that pinky, bring it back down to G. Take that pinky, take it back up to G, A, G sharp, A flat again. Okay, then bring it right back down to C major again. Okay, now you get the switch right here. From here, you just hit a B flat 9 chord, double B left hand, A flat, B flat, C, D, F on the right hand, and then you just end it on, not do a C, add 9, C, D, E, and G on the right hand. Of course, your left hand is on double C. So that ending, like I said, she hits that, duh, and they come back to me. And then you just end the song. So that should get you through the song. So hopefully that helps you out. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.